Okay, one more on behind the scenes. Now, we're proceeding along, and the next legal disclosure you're going to get is something called the ICD, Initial Closing Disclosure. It's going to look the same thing as a loan estimate, but at the top, it's going to say Initial Closing Disclosure. Now, here's the law. We have to send that out 3 days prior to your closing and then close on the 4th day. Well, sometimes you're not always at home when we're sending that out, or it's not convenient because of your work. So what we will do is we will send that, in almost all cases, send that out 7 to 10 days prior to your closing. That is our goal. Then you do not have to legally sign it. Okay, we're going to send that out. If we're doing a short closing, like 8 to 14 days, you do have to sign and acknowledge that. So we'll be rushing. But if we get in that situation for you and your family, we'll call you and say, hey, sign this. Now, what happens is, depending on how quickly we are closing, we may not have your insurance policy back. We may not have the third-party costs back from the state, federal title, property taxes. We may not have all that back yet. So depending on how quickly we're closing or potential changes that you've made, if you have an addendum and are building, that ICD, or Initial Closing Disclosure, is going to be 95 to 98% accurate. That's it. So if it needs to be signed because if it's a quick closing, please acknowledge that. We understand on that everything may not be correct. Your interest rate will be locked. Our fees will be 100%. But it's those third-party fees that may not be 100%. Now, why are we sending you and asking you to acknowledge something if it's not accurate? Well, that's the federal law. It says we must send you the Initial Closing Disclosure 3 days prior to closing and then wait to close on the 4th day. So please acknowledge that. We're going to make it perfect for you. But if you have any questions, call us. That's what we're here for. Okay? Thank you much.